What's up, guys? Rob, All Things Wood Heat Maple, February 22nd. We've already had 3 boils, which is crazy. Very early season out here. We had a long stretch, about a week and a half, where I didn't pull any sap. Nothing was running. Some of the temps got warm enough to make the pails get a little bit sour. I noticed that on one of the buckets that gets full sun throughout the day. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to harvest everything that's in the bucket, see how much we come up with. If it looks good, we're going to boil it down. I'm going to go through after that and disinfect each one of our buckets. Here's what I do to get ready. I've got some buckets with dry towels. One bucket, I'll put some hot water and a few wet towels for scrubbing. I've got household unscented bleach and a spray bottle. I use a 20-to-1 solution, and that's 20 water to 1 bleach. I got that from the University of Maine Extension website. Great information about making maple syrup. When you're dealing with bleach, as you know, it's going to bleach out your clothes. It could hurt your eyes. It's poisonous. Be really careful when you're using this stuff. And if you've got leftover and it's not in the bleach jar, make sure you label it. And all I'm going to do is go around. I'm going to give these a quick shot. Then I'm going to go through, I'm going to wipe these down with a dried towel and then follow up with a damp, wet towel. All right, guys, I had to put the brakes on when I was editing this. When you're out doing YouTube videos, sometimes you forget exactly what you wanted to be saying. So the method and prep that I was using, I went through, dumped out the buckets or hauled off what I needed, sprayed with the bleach water solution, went in with a wet towel, scrubbed them, dumped that out, gave it a quick rinse with a little bit more water, and then dried it out. If any of them seemed like they had a little bit too much bleach smell, I took some snow, threw it in there, swirled it around, dumped it out. But the key point here is disinfect it, scrub it out lightly, rinse it out, get as much of that bleach out of there as you can. That bleach is all going to concentrate. If there's any left over, and once it gets into your evaporator pan, just like anything, you're reducing that sap. And that's what you want to avoid. So make sure they're wiped out really well after you disinfect. One of the things you may want to do when you're going out disinfecting your buckets, bring along your hammer that you use to put the taps in. I use that with the pink handle. You can see it easily. This way, as you're messing around with your buckets, you've got freeze, you've got thaw. Some of them get loose. This way, you can tap it in. You don't have to make a special trip because you're going to wind up forgetting which bucket needs to be tightened up. Gentle taps, just let it set. But that's something that'll help you out. So when the next good run comes, you don't wind up losing a lot of your sap.